the small forward position, at 6'6", number 11.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. And it's Ball in at the point. Vucevic a screen on Hayward. The floater, and DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
Sometimes DeMar beats you with his strength and speed. Other times, he beats you with a soft touch.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Ball passes to Vucevic. That one drops for him.
Floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Plumlee a screen on DeRozan. Hayward with it, guarded by Vucevic. Plumlee, no good. Ball outside. Stolen by Rozier. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Levine against Rozier. Now here's Levine. Defense is right there. And he drops it in from the low post. Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, BA, that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from three.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
To the paint. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Ball against Ball. It's Hayward on the wing. Washington a screen. Pulls up. Hayward, good.
Gordon Hayward.
Chicago leading. Williams a screen on Ball. Ball finds Levine. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Beautiful play when it comes to explosive dribble moves. Levine makes it happen.
Ball outside. Hayward, the pass to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's DeRozan. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, BA. They've got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Ball passes to Williams. Vucevic, a screen on Washington. Launches it. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Williams. Vucevic has got 7.
Whether it's off the pick and pop or just spotting up, the stats show that Vooch is lights out on catching shoot jumpers.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Dragic has subbed in for Ball. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. Martin, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Oubre in for LaMelo Ball. Basket counts.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. DeRozan against Martin. Tries it from 19. And he hits the jump shot.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Rozier, the pass to McDaniels. Dragic against Rozier. There's the triple. And it's Chicago with a board. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Dragic. Pass to White. Takes a three. The shot off that time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Bulls leading by 3, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
12. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls youth.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
DeMar DeRozan is out there with Green. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Charlotte trailing. Martin takes it in, and that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
DeRozan against Martin. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Some solid defense from Williams.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
From the high post. And that one's long. The Bulls have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Back to Green. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. 4 on the clock. Down low. Here's Drummond. Some solid defense from Williams. Drummond against Oubre. Left side McDaniels. Martin, the pass to Oubre. Inside. Here's McDaniels. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Zach LaVine comes in for Green. DeSumo, he's checked in for White. And it's Ball in for Caruso. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Richards is checked in for Williams. Washington comes in for McDaniels. Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Martin. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Rozier. And he makes a first. Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. And here's LaVine. Stolen by Ball. Now the Hornets moving it up. He goes up, and the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Steps back and fires. Can't get it to drop. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Ball outside. To the left side wing. Here's Washington. Here's Richards. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Bulls have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great.
2 minutes.
Pass to Levine. Fires the three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Love the confidence from Zach at the arc. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
Ball passes to Washington. Chicago grabs the miss. There's a minute 34 left in the half. Here's Dosunmu. Ball with the rebound. The Hornets have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And Ball throws it down.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Chicago leading. Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Levine against Hayward. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Dragic is checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Hornets. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Here's Dosunmu. Shoots over Oubre. The Bulls with another miss. Washington outside. Pass to Hayward. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here are the Bulls now. Levine with it. Checked by Washington. For 3, Dragic. The shot that time not on target. And Charlotte going the other way now. Ball finds Hayward. Outside Oubre. Pass to Ball. Back to Hayward. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Levine way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Bulls up 1. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Ball and Rozier are the guards. And it's Plumlee in at the 5.
2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A., just starting to really develop, and then he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back.
And Ball gets it to go.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
From 18 feet away, count it.
Working in that mid-range area, the analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Ball against Ball. Here's Levine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
And pick and roll is never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
One of Zach LaVine's better nights. He's both prolific and efficient these days.
Plumlee, a screen on ball. Ball with a steal. Here's the break. And Ball throws it down.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Charlotte trailing. Ball outside. Pass to Washington. Back to Ball. Beyond the arc. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Ball passes to DeRozan. It's not going to go for him. And the Hornets going the other way now. Here's Rozier. That shot off. Levine with some nice D. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Ball finds Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Levine's got 14 points.
What concentration from the crafty swing man. Zach LaVine enjoys scoring on aggressive defenders.
Chicago making some changes. Green's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. White comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in for Ball. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Williams comes in for Washington. McDaniels is checked in for Hayward. And it's Martin in for Ball.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Drummond.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance. Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Williams a screen on Caruso. Rozier with it. Green picks him up. Ooh, rejected by Drummond. Pass to Green. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Bulls basketball.
A minute 42 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Drummond with the bucket.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
Did you see the air Drummond gets underneath him? Allows for time to be creative.
Caruso against Rozier. Martin outside. Over White. That one off the back iron and out.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Some changes for Chicago. DeSumo, he's checked in for White. And Dragic has subbed in for Caruso. And a change for the Hornets. Oubre, he's checked in for Rozier. Outside, Green. For 3, Dragic. Richards pulls it in. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And the basket by Dragic.
And we see this a lot with Gorn, using his size and craftiness to finish inside.
Martin, the pass to Williams. The three is up. That shot, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Well, through three quarters. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Goran Dragic is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Levine in at the three, the small forward. That's the five out there for the Bulls.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Vucevic, a screen on Washington. Here's Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bulls lead by 17.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Outside Levine. Just three to shoot. Puts it up. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Great elevation, beautiful release point. The only person who can really stop Levine's jumper is himself.
Ball passes to Oubre. Ball against Dragic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Dragic. And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality, but when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
Ball passes to Plumlee. Ball left side. Plumlee a screen. Good. Ball's got 7 points here in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
It's Levine with a drive. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Oubre. A difficult situation for Charlotte. Hayward outside. Plumlee a screen. From 18 feet away, they get it back. Banked it in off the glass.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion. Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team-first player, someone everyone wants to play with.
And the Hornets making a change here. Rozier's checked in. All right, for Lonzo, what makes him such a great teammate, Smitty?
What it is, B.A., he's always looking to others first. Lonzo loves to pass the rock. Defensively, he gives you full effort. So playing D, sharing the rock like Lonzo does, those traits make you popular in the locker room.
Pass to Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Solid play from Vooch in the paint, using his physical advantage to get to his shot.
Ball against Ball. Washington a screen on Ball. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 22.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Ball passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Big time play by Vooch, rising up and hammering it down.
Ball passes to Washington. Ball against Ball. Ha! Well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Pass to Levine. Down low. Here's Vucevic over Plumlee. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, B.A., they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up. You gotta love what he brings to the table. Nikola Vucevic, not too shabby from the line either. He can shoot.
Nikola Vucevic. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Ball.
Shooting for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
And so Ball nails both of them. Timeout call, the Bulls. They're ahead by 12. 1:04 left in the final quarter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Bulls.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Zach LaVine.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Hayward finds Washington. Back to Hayward. Plumlee, a screen on DeRozan. Here's Hayward. They get it back. Here's Plumlee. From down in the low post, it goes.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A., they deserve the win.
Ball against Ball. Ball outside. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game as New Balance presents our player of the game, Zach LaVine.